Okay, today we're going to be talking to you about setting up your hoops for doing a production job of doing maybe some t-shirts or some polo shirts. But this is going to help you to set the tensions properly on the little screw on the bottom ring. So starting out by what's on the table right now. What you see on the table now is called a tube. This tube is, we buy them in pounds in a box. They come in black and white. As you can see, the top is cut off of the t-shirt, the bottom is cut off the t-shirt. So they're tubes. We slip them onto our screen printing machines and we screen print our designs. Make sure that it's set up properly, and now we're into production. And they can be printed all over. It's the same thing with embroidery. What we're doing is embroidery sew-outs, embroidery samples, a lot of different things that you can do with this to get your job running properly. So we're going to use that to show you how to do some hooping. So let's get that going right now. Now we're going to talk to you about the tools we use to set up the hoops. These are precision tools. So we're sort of doing a precision hooping video. I used to be a journeyman machinist, and I still am. Run lathes, mills, drills, read blueprints, all that stuff. And then now I'm running embroidery machines. So these are the tools that I use as a machinist, and they work great for setting up the hoops. They're both calipers. One is called a inside caliper. It's going to read the inside. And this is a dial caliper. And this is the one I recommend you pick up at like a Harbor Freight. And any dial caliper will do. You don't need to buy the real expensive one. But if it has a dial, it'll be more helpful. Especially if you have eyesight problems or anything like that. You just got to read the dials. And it will show you different settings. Okay, so this is the tools that you want to have. So to set up the ring, of course you see it has a screw that goes in and out. We've got lots of them on the table here that we have to set exactly the same to this tube, which is approximately 5.2 ounces or so. So the inside caliper would just go in here, and you can feel it. Oh, it fits perfectly in there. So if it doesn't, just adjust your screw properly. And the caliper has a little screw on the side here that opens it in and out. It's just right here. All you do is screw it in and out, in and out, in and out, and it will put the caliper in and out different dimensions. Dial caliper works similarly the same way. You just screw it in, and there's a screw on the top here that you loosen up that goes out in, so you can make all sorts of adjustments. You're going to stick it in there and you're going to have your adjustment, and this reads approximately 375 thousandths. So it's about 3/8 of an inch, the adjustment in here. Some people might take a scale, but this is precision. It's going to make them all pretty much very close to each other, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you, and you're going to do a really nice job. And you can set up a chart that'll give you the sizes of the shirts, which is the thicknesses of the shirt mainly, not so much the sizes but the thickness. 5.2 ounce, 6 ounce shirt. Then when you go to sweatshirts, the thickness of the sweatshirt. If you're using a certain kind of jacket, the thickness of the jacket. And then you'll be able to set your rings and write down your measurements that this will open to. Makes it nice and easy. It'll give you a nice chart, and it'll make it easy when you set up different jobs. So that's the way we do it. And we use Weblon. We've already got 2 pieces of Weblon underneath our hoop. So exactly like this, 2 pieces of Weblon. And then after that, we're going to float a piece of tearaway backing on the machine when we go to the machine. We're not going to show you that portion of it, but we are showing you this. That's the way we do t-shirts, using the 2 pieces of Weblon on top of the inside ring. So now we're going to put our top of our hoop on there, which we already have in there. Make sure it's nice and flat. Press the hoop on. There we are. The hoop's on. We're going to look at the back, make sure before we press it all the way on. Back's on there. Push the hoop all the way on. We're going to feel it. When we feel it, you see there's no wrinkles. It's nice and smooth. The material isn't moving around. So we have a proper tension. This proper tension is right here. It's right here. We've set the proper tension. We tighten the little screw up here on the caliper. It's not going to move. It's set. Now we're set to take this to our machine and do our sew out. So it just goes right over to the embroidery machine and we can do our sew out. So the backing looks real nice. This is the way we do precision hooping. And to me, it's the way to do it right. And I hope that you learned something from this. I hope that you spend a couple of dollars on a little caliper and it'll make it a lot easier for you. You'll be like very happy when you do it. And you'll be getting precision embroidery work done this way. And if you don't want to do it this way, buy the magnetic hoop by Hoopmaster, and that will save you all these problems on tensioning the screws, getting the screws set to the right on every single different item. The Hoopmaster magnetic hoop does all that for you. Just pretty much hoop it, boom, and it's going to be set. So it's up to you. We do it this way a lot, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And look for more videos to come. And we hope you have a great day.